X-Men First Class, y'all. You know, this X-Men excitement going on. I got to go over these X-Men movies, and I figured I'd start with X-Men First Class. What a classic. Okay, this movie, I mean, okay, so it starts back in 44, 44 in Russia, with all the Russians and the Germans, and, and then it extends into the 1960s and kind of centers around the Russian-Cuban crisis and Kevin Bacon's character. They're looking to start World War III, and once again, it centers around the Cuban crisis, Cuban Missile Crisis. 1964, so we're going to like 64, not 65, but 63, 64. So that's what these guys center on. So the excitement for me by watching this, just getting the goodies out of this one, is that the new X-Men is going to center around the group coming together in this generation, in the current generation. A lot of people seem to have a problem with that. A lot of people feel as though they want to go back and see, the old 60s situation. We just seen that 2, 3 times, 4 times. I don't know. We've seen it enough, I feel, personally. If you read the comics and you've seen all these movies, you got X-Men First Class, Days of Future Past, all three of the X-Men Apocalypse. We got to proceed and go forward. This new X-Men has got to be centered around present day people. It's got to be present day mutants. It's got to be a present day atmosphere, and that's what they're doing. And that's great. It's amazing that so many people don't like that mindset. They don't like that. Why would you want to go back and see the old thing again, over again? We've seen it. They did a great job with these movies. But, so I'm excited about that. This movie was great. We didn't get into, of course, we're always going to get into Charles Xavier and Magneto's relationship, how that forms, how they bond. And then, you got Beast. Who are some of the ones that we will probably see going forward? Some of the originals, but these were not the. We didn't have no Iceman. We didn't have. Of course, we didn't have. We didn't have Jean Grey. We did have Mystique. Okay, but. So we had some salt and peppers of the originals from the comic book. So we'll see what happens and where these new X-Men saga series goes. It's gonna be great. But X-Men First Class, y'all. I had to go back and watch it. Gonna watch Days of Future Past next, or whatever one's supposed to come next. And I believe it's Days of Future Past. So. How'd y'all like this movie? I enjoyed this movie. Every time I watch it, I enjoy it every time. Every single time. So, and I see something different every single time. I be missing stuff in this. These X-Men movies have so much going on. You can easily miss something. And like I said, every time I watch it, I see something new. I must have watched this movie 5, 6 times. So, anyway, get a chance. Check it out. It's just a classic. Make mine Marvel. Peace out.